Hello, my dear friends. Welcome back to English Ascent Daily. I am very happy you are here with me. Maybe you opened this video because you want something better. A better morning, a better job, a healthier body, a calmer mind, or maybe you simply want to feel proud of yourself again. You may look at your life and think, I need to change everything. But that thought can feel heavy. It can make you tired before you even start. So take a deep breath. You do not need to fix your whole life tonight. You do not need a perfect plan. You only need one honest decision. You need to say, I cannot change yesterday, but I can do something different today. That small sentence can become the first step toward a completely new life. Many people wait for the perfect Monday. They wait for a new month, a new year, or a magical morning when they suddenly feel ready. Some people buy a new notebook, write one beautiful goal on the first page, and then never open the notebook again. Maybe you have done that too. I know that feeling. But your life does not change because you bought a planner or watched 10 motivational videos. It changes when you take small actions again and again. Your daily habits shape your future. The food you eat, the words you speak, the people you spend time with, and the way you use your free time all matter. One small choice may not look powerful today, but when you repeat it for weeks and months, it can take your life in a completely different direction. Here is the first truth. You do not need to become another person. You do not need to copy someone from the internet. You need to become a stronger and wiser version of yourself. Your new life should still feel like your life. It should fit your values. It should fit the person you want to be. A quiet person does not need to become the loudest person in the room. A careful person does not need to become careless. Change does not mean losing yourself. It means removing the habits that keep your best self hidden. It means giving your good qualities more room to grow. There is already courage inside you. There is already kindness inside you. There is already a person who can learn, work, rest, and begin again. That person may feel sleepy right now, but we can wake that person up. Before you change anything, look at your life with honesty. Do not attack yourself. Do not call yourself lazy, weak, or useless. Those words do not help. Be calm and curious. Ask simple questions. What is making me tired? What do I keep avoiding? What part of my day feels out of control? What do I want more of? What do I want less of? Maybe your phone takes too much time. Maybe you stay awake too late. Maybe you say yes when you want to say no. Maybe your room is always messy and every morning begins with a search for your keys. Be honest, but be kind. You are not a criminal in a police interview. You are simply learning about your own life. Now choose one area, only one. This is important. When people feel excited, they often make 10 goals at the same time. They plan to wake up at 5, run 3 miles, learn Spanish, save money, cook every meal, read 50 pages, and become a calm person before breakfast. By Wednesday, they are tired of their own plan. Real change needs focus. Choose the part of your life that will help other parts. If you sleep better, you may have more energy. If you manage your money, you may feel less stress. If you study English every day, you may feel more confident at work. One strong change can open several doors. You can work on other areas later. Right now, give one goal your full attention. Make that goal clear. I want a better life is a beautiful wish, but it is not a clear action. What does a better life look like on a normal Tuesday? Maybe it means walking for 20 minutes after dinner. Maybe it means saving $5 each day. Maybe it means reading 2 pages before bed. Maybe it means practicing English for 15 minutes every morning. A clear goal tells your brain what to do. It removes confusion. You should be able to see the action. You should be able to know when it is done. Be healthier is hard to see. Drink water with breakfast and walk after work is clear. Small and clear actions are easier to repeat. Start smaller than you think you should. This can feel strange. You may think a small action is not enough, but a small action that you do is better than a big action that stays inside your notebook. If you want to read more, begin with 1 page. If you want to exercise, begin with 5 minutes. If you want to clean your home, begin with 1 table. Small steps lower fear. They also help your brain learn a new pattern. When an action feels easy, you are more likely to begin it. Beginning is often the hardest part. After 5 minutes, you may continue. If you do not continue, that is still okay. You kept your promise. Tomorrow, you can do it again. Think about how habits work. Most habits begin with a sign. You see your coffee cup, so you make coffee. Your phone makes a sound, so you look at it. Then you do an action. After that, you receive a small reward. The coffee gives comfort. The message gives a little excitement. You can use this pattern to build good habits. Put your book beside your bed. Place your walking shoes near the door. Keep a bottle of water on your desk. Let one normal action remind you of the new action. After you brush your teeth, practice 5 English sentences. After lunch, take a short walk. Your old routine can become a bridge to your new routine. Your environment is stronger than your willpower on many days. If cookies are open on the kitchen counter, they will keep saying hello. If your phone is beside you, it will ask for attention. If your guitar is inside a closed case in the back of a closet, you may forget it exists. Make good choices easy. Make bad choices harder. Put healthy food where you can see it. Turn off sounds that are not important. Keep your study space ready. Remove one app that wastes your time. You do not need to fight yourself every hour. Change the space around you, and the better action can become the easier action. Let us talk about mornings. Your morning does not need to look like a movie. You do not need to watch the sunrise from a beautiful house in California. You only need a simple start. Try not to give your phone the first part of your day. If the first thing you see is bad news, work messages, or another person's perfect breakfast, your mind begins the day in reaction mode. Sit up, drink some water, open the curtains, take a few slow breaths, decide what matters most today. Even 10 quiet minutes can change the feeling of your morning. A calm beginning does not promise a perfect day, but it gives you a better chance. Make one important task your daily win. Life becomes noisy. Emails arrive, laundry waits, someone needs help. A small problem suddenly acts like the president of your whole day. If you do not choose a priority, the loudest thing will choose for you. Each morning, ask, what is the one useful thing I really want to finish? Write it down. Do that task when your energy is good. It may be a work task. It may be a phone call. It may be 30 minutes of study. Finishing one meaningful task builds trust in yourself. At night, you can say, the day was not perfect, but I moved forward. Your phone can be useful. It can teach you. It can connect you with family. It can help you find a street, order food, or learn how to fix a sink. But it can also quietly take 3 hours and leave you wondering where the afternoon went. Do not depend only on self-control. Set small limits. Keep the phone away during meals. Put it in another room while you study. choose 2 or 3 times to check social media. If that feels difficult, begin with 15 phone-free minutes. You do not need to throw your phone into a lake. That would be expensive, and the fish do not need your notifications. You only need to become the person who decides when to use it. Your body is part of your life. You cannot build a strong future while treating your body like an old machine that never needs care. Move each day. Walking is a good beginning. You do not need special clothes or an expensive gym. Walk around your neighborhood, walk in a park, walk inside a shopping mall when the weather is bad. Movement can improve your energy and help your mind feel clearer. Stretch your back. Move your shoulders. Stand up after sitting for a long time. Start at your own level. The goal is not to punish your body. The goal is to help it carry you through your life. Sleep also changes more than people realize. When you are tired, small problems feel bigger. Healthy food becomes less interesting. Exercise feels harder. Your attention becomes weak. Try to sleep and wake at similar times. Make your room quiet and comfortable. Lower the light before bed. Give your mind time to slow down. If possible, stop looking at bright screens for a little while before sleep. You may think one more video will help you relax. Then the video ends, another one begins, and suddenly you know how a family in Alaska built a tiny house at 2 in the morning. Interesting? Yes. Helpful for tomorrow? Maybe not. You also need to care for your mind. The thoughts you repeat can become the voice that guides your day. If you often say, "I always fail," your mind begins to expect failure. Change the sentence. Do not lie to yourself. Say something honest and useful. "I have stopped before, but I can start again." "This is difficult, but I can learn." "I do not know how yet." The word "yet" is small, but it opens a door. It reminds you that your present ability is not your final ability. Speak to yourself like a good coach. A good coach tells the truth, but does not destroy the player. Pay attention to what enters your mind. News, videos, music, conversations, and social media can all change your mood. If you spend hours listening to angry people, your mind may carry that anger. If you always watch people who make you feel poor, ugly, or late in life, you may forget your own progress. Choose your mental food with care. Follow people who teach something useful. Listen to voices that make you calm and brave. Take breaks from information. Silence is not empty. Sometimes silence is where you can finally hear your own thoughts. Stop comparing your first step with another person's 10th year. You may see a successful business owner in New York, a fit runner in Colorado, or a happy family in Texas. You see one picture. You do not see every hard day behind it. You do not see the help, the failures, the fear, or the time. Comparison can steal energy from your own path. Learn from other people, but return to your life. Ask, "Am I a little better than I was last month?" That is a fair question. Your real competition is not a stranger on a screen. It is the old pattern that keeps pulling you back. Learning can change your life at any age. Your brain continues to build new connections when you practice. It may take time, but time is not a reason to stop. Learn a skill that can help your future. Improve your English. Learn basic computer skills. Learn to cook 5 good meals. Learn how money works. Read about your work. Watch a useful lesson and practice what it teaches. Do not only collect information, use it. 1 hour of practice can teach more than 5 hours of watching other people practice. Knowledge becomes powerful when it enters your actions. If you are learning English, please remember this. You do not need to understand every word before you speak. Use the words you already know. Make short sentences. Repeat useful phrases. Listen every day. Read something easy. Speak to yourself while you cook or drive. Say, I am making coffee. I need to leave in 10 minutes. The weather is cold today. It may feel funny, but it works. No one needs to know that your coffee is also your English teacher. Mistakes are part of learning. Each mistake shows you what to practice next. Your voice becomes stronger when you use it. Money can also bring stress, so make it simple. You do not need to be rich to begin managing money. First, know where it goes. Write down what you spend for 1 week. Do not judge yourself. Just look. Small purchases can become a large amount when they happen often. Choose one expense to reduce. Save a small amount each week, even if it feels tiny. A small emergency fund can give peace. Before buying something, wait for a little while. Ask, do I need this? Or do I only want a quick, happy feeling? Sometimes the answer will still be yes. That is fine. The important thing is to choose with your eyes open. The people around you matter. Some people help you grow. They listen. They tell you the truth with kindness. They respect your goals. Other people laugh at every new idea. They bring drama into every quiet room. They may not be bad people, but they may be bad for your direction. You do not need to fight them. You can spend less time with them. Protect your energy. Look for people who live in a way you respect. Join a class, a walking group, a local club, or an online learning group. Change feels easier when you are not walking alone. Learn to say no. This one small word can protect your time, money, health, and peace. You can be kind without saying yes to everything. Try simple words. I cannot do that this week. I am not available tonight. That does not work for me. You do not always need a long story. A clear answer is enough. At first, you may feel guilty. That feeling does not mean you did something wrong. It may only mean you are practicing a new boundary. Every yes uses a part of your life. Make sure you are saying yes to things that truly matter. Do not wait for motivation. Motivation comes and goes. Some mornings you will feel powerful. Other mornings, your blanket will feel like your closest friend. Build a plan that works on both kinds of days. Decide the smallest version of your habit. On a good day, walk for 30 minutes. On a hard day, walk for 5. On a good day, study 10 pages. On a hard day, read 1. The small version keeps the habit alive. It tells you, I am still this kind of person. You can lower the amount without leaving the path. Your identity is important. Instead of only saying, I want to run, say, I am becoming a person who moves every day. Instead of saying, I want to save money, say, I am becoming careful with money. Each action is like a small vote for the person you want to be. Ask yourself, what would the person I want to become do next? Then do the smallest honest version of that action. You will have bad days. Let us make peace with that now. You may get sick. Work may become busy. Your child may need you. Your car may decide to make a strange sound that costs $300. Life does not ask permission before changing your schedule. A bad day is not the end of your new life. It is part of real life. When the plan breaks, adjust it. Rest if you need rest. Handle the problem. Then return as soon as you can. Do not turn one missed day into one missed month. Use the rule of beginning again quickly. If you miss your morning walk, take a short walk after dinner. If you spend too much money this week, return to your budget next week. If you eat more than you planned, make your next meal normal. Do not punish yourself. Punishment often creates more stress, and stress can push you back into the same habit. A quick return is more useful than a long speech about failure. You do not need to earn the right to begin again. You can begin again the moment you notice you have moved away from your path. Failure is information. It shows you where your plan needs help. Maybe your goal was too large. Maybe the time was wrong. Maybe you needed support. Maybe the bad habit was too easy to reach. Ask, what happened before I stopped? Then change one part of the plan. If you always miss exercise after work, try the morning or lunch break. If you forget to study, set a reminder and leave your book on the table. Do not keep using the same plan and calling yourself the problem. Make the plan fit your real life. Let me tell you about a man named Daniel. He lived outside Columbus, Ohio. He was 42. He worked long hours and often felt tired. Every Sunday night, he promised to change everything. Every Monday morning, he made a huge plan. By Thursday, the plan was gone. One day, he stopped making huge plans. He chose one action. After dinner, he walked to the end of his street and back. It took 8 minutes. At first, it felt almost silly, but he did it every evening. After 2 weeks, he walked farther. After 2 months, he had more energy. Then he began sleeping earlier. One small habit helped another habit begin. Daniel did not become a different person in one dramatic moment. There was no movie music. No crowd waited at the end of his street. Most evenings, no one even noticed him. But he noticed. He began trusting himself. That trust changed the way he spoke at work. He applied for a training program he had avoided for years. He still had difficult days. He still ordered too much pizza sometimes. But he no longer believed that one imperfect choice could destroy all his progress. His life changed because he stopped looking for a perfect beginning and started respecting small actions. Your change may also be quiet. Do not worry if nobody claps for you. People may not notice that you went to bed earlier. They may not see the $10 you saved. They may not hear you practice English in your car. They may not know that you said no to an old habit. Keep going. Quiet progress is still progress. A tree does not make noise every time its roots grow. Much of your strongest growth will happen where other people cannot see it. Later, the results may become visible, but the invisible work comes first. Be patient with time. We often want fast results because fast results feel exciting. But many important changes are slow. Strength grows slowly. Trust grows slowly. Savings grow slowly. Language skills grow slowly. A calm mind grows through many small choices. Slow does not mean bad. Slow can mean strong. If you improve a little each week, your life after 1 year can feel very different. Do not ask only, how fast can I get there? Also ask, can I keep living this way? A change you can continue is more valuable than a hard plan you can survive for only 10 days. Track your progress in a simple way. Put a mark on a calendar when you complete your habit. Write one sentence at the end of the day. Keep a short list of small wins. Tracking helps you see the truth. Your mind may say, I am doing nothing. Then you look back and see 12 walks, 8 study sessions, and 3 weeks of careful spending. That evidence matters. Do not make tracking another full-time job. You do not need 6 colors, 4 charts, and a meeting with yourself every evening. A simple check mark can be enough. Review your week. Choose one quiet time, perhaps Sunday afternoon. Ask 3 questions. What went well? What was difficult? What will I change next week? Keep the answers short. Maybe morning study worked well. Maybe late night study did not. Maybe you walked more when a friend joined you. Use what you learn. This weekly review keeps a small problem from becoming a long problem. It also gives you a moment to notice growth. Many people rush from one week to the next and forget how much they have already done. Rest is part of change. You are not a machine. Working every minute does not always mean you are moving forward. Sometimes it means you are moving toward exhaustion. Plan time to stop. Sit outside, listen to music, take a slow walk, laugh with a friend, sleep. Do something that has no goal. Rest helps your body and mind recover. It can also make your work better. The key is to choose rest, not fall into hours of mindless escape. True rest leaves you calmer. Escape often leaves you more tired. Fear may ask, what if I fail? Give it another question. What if I never try? Both choices have a cost. Trying may bring embarrassment. It may bring a mistake, but not trying can bring regret. You do not need to remove all fear before you act. Fear can sit in the back seat. It just cannot drive the car. Prepare well, begin small, ask for help, then take the step. Confidence often comes after action, not before it. You become confident by seeing yourself do difficult things. Forgive your older self. You may feel angry about lost years. You may think, why did I wait so long? But your older self was living with the knowledge, strength, and situation of that time. Maybe you were afraid, maybe you were tired, maybe you did not know what to do. You can learn from the past without living inside it. Shame keeps your eyes behind you. Responsibility turns your eyes forward. Say, I accept what happened. I will make a better choice now. The past can teach you, but it does not need to control your next step. Gratitude can help you change without hating your present life. You can want more and still value what you have. Notice a warm home, a helpful friend, a safe drive, a good meal, or one peaceful hour. Gratitude is not pretending that problems do not exist. It is remembering that problems are not the whole story. When you only see what is missing, change feels like a desperate escape. When you also see what is good, change can come from care. You build a better life because your life is valuable, not because you believe it is worthless. Keep your promises to yourself, especially the small ones. Every time you say, I will do this, and then do it, you build self-trust. Start with promises you can keep. Do not promise a 2-hour workout if 10 minutes is realistic. Do not promise to study every night if 3 nights fit your week. Honest planning is not weakness, it is wisdom. When you trust yourself, decisions become easier. You stop needing a new wave of motivation every morning. Your own word begins to mean something to you. Also, make room for joy. A better life is not only a cleaner kitchen, a larger savings account, and a longer list of tasks. It should include moments that make you feel alive. Call someone who makes you laugh. Cook a meal you love. Visit a park. Dance in your living room. Learn something only because it is interesting. Watch the sunset without taking a picture. Joy gives energy to change. You are not building a life just to manage it well. You are building a life that you can actually enjoy. There will be seasons when progress is fast. There will be seasons when staying steady is the victory. If you are caring for a family member, healing from illness, or going through a hard time, your small effort is still meaningful. Do not measure a difficult season by the rules of an easy season. Maybe your best is 1 walk, 1 healthy meal, or 1 page. Do that with respect. Life changes, and your plan can change with it. Being flexible helps you continue. Imagine yourself 1 year from now. Do not imagine a perfect person. Imagine a real person who kept taking small steps. You wake with a little more peace. Your body feels stronger. Your English feels easier. You have saved some money. Your home feels calmer. You trust your choices more. You still have problems, because every human life has problems, but you handle them in a different way. That future person is not waiting in a faraway place. You build that person through what you do this morning, this afternoon, and this evening. Now bring your attention back to this day. What is one action you can take before you sleep? Keep it simple. Fill a bottle with water, put your shoes near the door, delete one distracting app, write down one expense, read one page, send one job application, practice 5 English sentences, clean one corner of your desk. Choose the action that supports the life you want. Then do it before your mind creates 20 reasons to wait. Action makes the idea real. Tomorrow, repeat it. Do not ask for a new plan every day. Repetition may feel boring, but repetition is where change becomes strong. A musician plays the same notes. An athlete practices the same movements. A student repeats the same words. The action becomes easier because the brain and body learn it. Boring practice can create exciting results. You do not need every day to feel special. You need enough ordinary days moving in the right direction. If you forget everything else, remember this. Your life is made of days. Your days are made of choices. Many choices are small, but small does not mean unimportant. The choice to get up, the choice to begin, the choice to stop, the choice to speak kindly, the choice to try one more time. You will not control every event. You cannot control the weather, the economy, another person's mood, or every surprise that enters your week. But you can often control your next response. That is where your power lives. Do not say, "I will change when life becomes easier." Life may become easier for a while, and then it may become difficult again. Learn to take good actions inside real life. Begin with the time, money, energy, and knowledge you have now. Use what is available. A small room can become a study place. 10 minutes can become practice time. $5 can become the start of savings. One honest conversation can begin to repair a relationship. You do not need perfect conditions. You need a useful next step. Your new life will not arrive at your door like a package. You create it. You create it when you close the app and open the book. You create it when you go for the walk. You create it when you save the money. You create it when you speak, even though your English is not perfect. You create it when you rest before you break. You create it when you leave a harmful situation and ask for help. These actions may look separate, but together they tell one story. The story says, "My life matters, and I am taking care of it." So please do not try to become perfect after this video. Become present. Notice your next choice. Make it a little better. Then make another better choice when you can. If you make a poor choice, learn and return. Keep your goal close, your plan simple, and your heart patient. You have more time than fear tells you, but do not waste the day that is already in your hands. Start where you are. Start with what you have. Start in a small way, but start. My dear friend, you are not too late. You are not too old. You are not too far behind. Your path may look different from someone else's path, and that is okay. You can still learn. You can still heal. You can still become stronger. You can still build a peaceful home, a useful skill, a healthier body, or a more hopeful mind. Your past explains some things, but it does not decide everything. The next chapter begins with the next action. Choose that action now. Write it down if you can. Say it out loud. After this video, I will take a 10-minute walk. I will prepare tomorrow's breakfast. I will practice English for 15 minutes. I will call the person I have been avoiding. Make the promise small and real, then keep it. That is how trust begins. That is how momentum begins. That is how an ordinary day becomes the first day of a new direction. Thank you for spending this time with me on English Ascent Daily. I hope these words do not only make you feel good for a few minutes. I hope they help you take one real step. You do not have to change your whole life today. Change one choice, Protect 1 hour, build one habit, keep one promise, then return tomorrow and do it again. Your future is not asking you to be perfect. It is asking you to begin, to learn, and to continue. Take care of yourself, keep moving forward, and remember, the life you want is built one small day at a time. The end?